Lillard, long-range three. Let's go!
Oh, you didn't know? Everything is game. That's game. Also game. That's definitely game. Hold up. Game? Game. You know that's game. 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 Everything is game.
Now the question everyone's asking, who's gonna be on the cover of 2K21?
I decided it's me. Everything is game? Nah. Everything is Dame.
What time is it?
It's Dame time.
What a five-show. Three, Lillard!
Star averaging 24.5 points per.
Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is correct.
Wow. Damian Lillard.
It's raining buckets out here.
There's Damian, there's Lillard.
On point all the time. Breathe. Now count today. There's always
Everything is game.
Who wants to play the new 2K21?
Here's Lillard. Lillard surveying the D. you could join us on this Saturday night. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. And P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Anthony Davis.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Anthony Davis is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the 3. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now, here's Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Sabonis. And that one goes long. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Outside, Sabonis. And Oladipo now atop the key. Warren against Caldwell-Pope. Brogdon looking it over. They get it back.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell-Pope's got his second basket of the night.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Here's Brogdon shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Brogdon hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Shooter kicks to Caldwell-Pope. To the paint. Here's Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the grace of Davis's game, you know, not many big men are just that fluid in terms of how he moves.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Turner. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Caldwell-Pope against Oladipo. And they pick up 2.
You simply must respect the mid-range game of Victor Oladipo. When given the opportunity, he will capitalize.
Here's Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Oladipo taking his time here. Back to Sabonis. Oladipo outside. Knocked loose. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's Oladipo. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Looking now at some numbers for Sabonis. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Brogdon, the offensive rebound. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Good on the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Brogdon against Schroeder, and that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Now here's Davis. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Atlanta.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Schroeder, the rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Here's Oladipo. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Schroeder in the corner. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Goes back up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you've set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue. And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. In third, the Lakers. The Pacers in fifth.
And you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
And here's Warren for 3, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
Pass to Caruso. Now Caldwell Pope. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Down low, here's Davis. Caldwell Pope trying to break free. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 10 points.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now, here's Brogdon. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Stolen by Warren. Oladipo outside. And the pass to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Timeout called the Pacers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for T.J. Warren. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Alex Caruso.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third assist on the night. Here's McConnell. To end the drought. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The Pacers shooting their fifth free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from McConnell. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Kuzma. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Pass to McDermott. Holiday goes in. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11. Wasted no time on that one. Matthews has got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Lamb. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court.
Take a break.
And he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Free throw drops for Lamb.
And Doris, just a devastating injury for Lamb last season. Tore his ACL and meniscus after the All-Star break.
And Greg, automatically you know he's going to miss a large amount of time with that kind of diagnosis. But give Jeremy Lamb a lot of credit. Put the work in to get back on the floor, and this team's happy to have him. He still has a knack for scoring from the wing.
Los Angeles leading by 13. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Davis. He's got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McDermott finds Lamb. 6 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
To the inside, Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And steady from the free throw line. Morris has gotten there less since he's been shooting more threes.
And Morris drops them both. Pacers trail by 15. To the middle. There's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Davis against Sabonis. And they double up Davis. On the wing, Morris. They get it again. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Matthews against Lamb. 3-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. The 11-footer misses off the right iron.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Lamb dishes to Holiday. Back to Lamb. The rebound by the Lakers.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
For me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. That's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Davis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Holiday against Schroeder. Now Holiday still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25 and 14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Lamb drops them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Lamb against Matthews. Right side Lamb. At the elbow, McDermott. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
And you look at Brogdon. He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Here's Lamb. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Holiday brings the double team. Schroeder kicks to Matthews. Kuzma. And the layup's good off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Morris outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 17. And Holiday kicks to Holiday. Here's Lamb. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
When all your pockets before this separation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. We could do better, evident. I mean, look at the evidence. All of these arguments lacking intelligence. In the room like an elephant. Space, 17, 23, on top of the league. Still no one's honest with me. You told me I warned ya. I told you what it would be. The truth hurts. Savage as it could be. You need a break, get out my face. All of us heated and again. Gotta feed and provide for you. At the end of the day, life is a waste.
Indiana making some changes. Warren's checked in for Doug McDermott. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. The Lakers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And here is Brogdon. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Caldwell-Pope's got 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shot to stop the run. And no problem from Brogdon as he finishes at the rim. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Oladipo. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Well, there's a certain aggressiveness and assertiveness with which Victor Oladipo approaches the game. That's a pretty play through contact.
Pass to Harrell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
And he makes the first. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And both free throws good for Harrell.
Well, to see him now, it's hard to believe Montrezl Harrell was a second-round pick, but this guy is a passionate NBA player, and he's worked hard to improve his skill set.
McConnell kicks to Warren, inside, Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Left side Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Well, the activity of Marc Gasol gets the defense to react and an opportunity to make some free throws.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol, this is a former Defensive Player of the Year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career, but this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
And Doris, with Gasol, it's on the defensive end where his impact is felt the most.
That's exactly right. He still makes life difficult for opposing centers. He's strong. He's smart. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watching Marc Gasol play is a pleasure.
The shot by McConnell, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, how about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Caldwell Pope on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Oladipo against Caldwell Pope, and finished off by Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo soars for the slam. That's pretty, guys.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Open and close and nails it. Oladipo with the ball. Brogdon outside.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
and it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And the shot goes in. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Caruso looking for an opening. He feeds it to Matthews. It's blocked.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the pass to Gasol. 5 on the clock. Over McConnell. Gasol's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Well, not much you can do there defensively. Marc Gasol, just too much size to stop from that range.
Warren against Harrell. Now, here's Warren. Defense is right there. Great D that time from Harrell. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Caruso. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Two shot.
The first one falls. Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. McDermott comes in for T.J. Warren. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Victor Oladipo. Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Wesley Matthews. And so he makes both from the line. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low, here's McDermott, and finished off by McDermott.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Los Angeles leading by 21. Caldwell Pope outside. Now here's McDermott. 8 points his last outing. To the middle. And finished off by McDermott.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
McConnell scanning the floor. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And that's now 11 points for Malcolm Brogdon. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gasol. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pacers trail by 16. To the inside. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Kuzma outside. Gasol on the high post. Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. They grabbed their own miss. Caldwell Pope. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Brogdon, and Gasol sends it back.
Just great timing and great awareness from Marc Gasol. This guy is a relentless shot blocker.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Brogdon outside. Over Caldwell Pope, and that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's starting to percolate a little bit, folks. Look out.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 1 block. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
This is what makes Anthony Davis so special. He's able to flex his muscle and use his superior mobility. One of the hardest guys in the league to match up.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Rebound by Harrell. Lakers leading by 16. Davis up top, guarded by Oladipo. Davis dishes to Schroeder. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Caldwell Pope kicks to Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 5.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Pass to Oladipo. Sabonis trying to get open. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Turner.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Basket good. He's got 16.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Oladipo outside. Here's Brogdon. No good on that one. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Brogdon. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. To the middle. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
Pacers trail by 20. Oladipo right side. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Schroeder passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Schroeder. Feeds to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
All too easy for Montrezl Harrell. That's the result of his activity and pursuing opportunities. Beautifully done.
Now the dish to Turner. For 3, Brogdon. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. The Lakers also with a sub. Matthews is checked in. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Davis, that's for 2. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
The Pacers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And the first one drops.
Boy, when you think of Miles Turner, one word that's always been attached to his name is potential. This guy is still young. He can make shots as a face-up guy. He's a tremendous shot blocker. Just continue to refine your skills.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Both free throws good from Turner. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 19. Schroeder outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Schroeder's got 14 points.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
Now Brogdon. 15 points in the game. Outside, Sabonis. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Warren. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Turner dishes to Lamb. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Jeremy Lamb. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Lamb. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Lamb drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
LA's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. It's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. Just 3 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Davis. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. 4th, Anthony Davis.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
And a wide open look for Lamb. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
TJ McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers.
One shot.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Kicks it to Turner. And here's McConnell.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
He dishes it to Holiday. Passes it to McDermott. Back to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Turner, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Now here's Davis, guarded closely. Here's Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 6 points for Marc Gasol.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Tipped away. Here's Lamb. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low, here's Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Well, 7'1" makes a dunk look easy. Go ahead, Marc Gasol.
McConnell with it. Pass to Lamb. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers.
Shooting one.
Free throw drops for Lamb. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball, and we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. But you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Oh, Morris making things look easy right now. What a rhythm.
Now the pass to McDermott. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded by Schroeder. Inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Schroeder up and in on the layup. Schroeder's got 6 points in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart.
Oh! You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Holiday against Caldwell Pope. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got 10.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pass to Schroeder. 1:15 left in the third quarter. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the paint. Here's Lamb. Morris with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Got that bucket in no time at all. Caldwell Pope's got 11 in the second half. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lamb against Kuzma. And Lamb kicks to Holiday. Count that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And Indiana shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Lamb kept alive. The second chance effort. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 18. Morris outside. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. They've got Morris, Matthews out there with Cook. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Dudley in at the 4. Sumner's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Cook looking it over. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now, here's McConnell. Outside Holiday. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Horton Tucker's checked in. A 3 off the inbound. And again, the Lakers no good. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Passes to Sabonis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Here is Cook. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Sumner passes to Bitadze. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holiday. Here's Sabonis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. TJ Warren comes in for Jakar Sampson. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Edmund Sumner. Schroeder finds Kuzma. The high post shot. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Warren. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Doubled by Sabonis. Harrell the pass to Caruso. Out to Kuzma. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
One shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Oladipo. Los Angeles leading by 23. A floater trying to get open is Kuzma. No good at the rim. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed era?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Schroeder passes to Kuzma from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Warren, good.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Here's Caruso. The pass to Harrell. Kuzma with it. The 3. Another shot. And it's sent back by Turner. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Oladipo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, there is incredible natural strength and control of his body by Victor Oladipo. Nice job.
Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster it.
Boy, guys, you're starting to see Victor Oladipo put it all together, aren't you? From role player early on to legit star now. Wow.
Pass to Caruso. And here is Davis. Back to Harrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. And Turner throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The feed now to Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 27 points.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Schroeder against Brogdon. Takes the 3. And no good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Kuzma against Warren. Kuzma, that's good.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Brogdon against Schroeder. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Double team Sabonis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Marc Gasol comes in for Harrell, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Kyle Kuzma. Davis, the pass to Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Davis against Brogdon. Now, here's Warren. He's tightly guarded.
Well, this guy loves to take advantage of mid-range shots. T.J. Warren in his comfort zone there.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Schroeder. And Brogdon comes over to help. Schroeder kicks to Davis. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 19. Right side Warren. Dishes it to Turner. Back to Warren. But they'll get another chance. And Turner throws it down.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Brogdon against Gasol. Now, here's Brogdon. Defense right on him. Down low, shot clock at 5. And Turner kicks to Brogdon. They get it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis attacking and using his size to his advantage.
And Indiana making a change here. Lamb's checked in. Now Schroeder.
2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Brogdon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Brogdon's got 20 points.
Boy, hard to defend that any better. Just Malcolm Brogdon's ability to play through the contest, really nice.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here is Cook. He's covered by McConnell. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cook. He feeds it to Dudley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Cook. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 15. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Shooting one.
And that one misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McKinney. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Now Morris. Here is Cook over McConnell. That misses off the backboard. Here's Sumner. Yep, it's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.